Hello and welcome back to Reddit League. This week in week 4, we're traveling to the country of Iceland. Now, some of you might think, oh, Iceland, that's a great country, a lovely, lovely country. And yes, I would agree, but not for GeoGuessr. Definitely not for GeoGuessr. We'll talk more about that later. For now, what happened last week? We played in Lakes of the World. We got 24,997, and Pluki got a perfect score. So we drew, and I got 2 points, he got 3 points. For the rest of the table, Tall lost against Basement, so it's now Basement alone at the top, just ahead of me. Then Guelo, in great form, in third place. Then Pluke is now fourth, ahead of Tall. Cameron lost again. I think Cameron lost against Guelo. I think that's what it was. Then Schludi in seventh, and then you've got the other 5 down here. Both Teskatak and Pastek got a yellow card. So those were 3 wins for Patriots and Max? No, not Max. Who was the other one? Who played against Pastek? Shumi got the free win. But yeah, he got 24,995. He would have deserved it anyway. Patriots, got a bit lucky there. Got away with one. I'm very sure Teskatak would have beaten that score. But yeah, so this week in Iceland, we're playing against Pastek, who so far hasn't had the best of times. So a win there would be great. Mainly because, well, uh, I don't want to be the first one to give him points. And let's just talk about the other division seeds for now. Division 5, not too difficult. The first round was a bit annoying. Basically, to give you a general rundown of Iceland, the one sucks. Everything else is pretty much fine. Yeah, and I made it all the way over here and found out eventually, okay, that's the 85. Okay, we gotta be along this road. And there's this particular camping spot here that for some reason just stands out along that road and can help you pinpoint. But for some reason, again, I thought there was one more curve. I don't know. I was convinced, like I guessed early. It's not like I was, okay, I'm running out of time. I have to. No. I was like, okay, this is definitely it. I'm 100% certain. And it wasn't. The rest, not too difficult. Round 2, up there, right next to this intersection, and well, right next to this intersection with the 753. Took me a grand total of 44 seconds. The road numbers in Iceland are amazingly well ordered. Um, it's almost impossible not to find a road number unless it's so far separated from anything else. Like I had one road in practice, which was, where was it? Here? Yeah, the F980. That's so small that you have to be incredibly far zoomed in, and the closest side roads to it are the 99, which is down here, and then the 939, which is up here. So you kind of know, okay, I mean, it makes sense for it to be somewhere here, but it's such a small road that you almost have to know it's there. Otherwise, you're not even going to zoom in there, because even at this zoom level, you can't even see that there's a road there going off of the main road. You need to zoom in there. Obviously, you could probably help yourself with the bridge, but anyway, that's got nothing to do with this seed. Round 3, right over there. It took me actually quite a while, 2 minutes 57. I made it all the way down here to the to this road, which had signs for the 907 and the 901. I'm assuming this is the 901. Sometimes the road number isn't on a map. There's another road down here somewhere. I don't quite remember where it was. That is the same, and there's plenty more of them. Not like an incredible number where like there's more roads with no road number than there are with a road number, but still an annoyingly big number. But yeah, it was fairly obvious with the 907 and kind of everything else where you had to be, and then yeah, just somewhere along that curve. Good luck pinpointing in Iceland. Fun fact, I think I'm gonna look that up once I've talked about the Division 1 seed, but I'm pretty sure there has not been a single perfect game in Iceland. At least there wasn't before we started Reddit League this week. Just because it's just impossible. You need to have luck with locations. You need 5 locations like this, where you can pretty much not miss. um, and that's just very rare because the one is massive. Anyway, The other two rounds were sort of near Reykjavik. Round 4 was just in Reykjavik. It took me a bit because I apparently have no idea what airports look like. As we've already established in previous videos, if you follow the esports channel, Formula G in Finland was the one in particular. I just don't recognize airports when I'm next to them. So I needed to go all the way up here, find a sign that was like, okay, the 49's there and the 40's here. And eventually I found that this is now towards Holzweger. And yeah, from then on it wasn't difficult exactly, but I'm assuming a lot of people got that much quicker. Not even. Not even. I mean, Ice got it very quickly. That's not a surprise, but a lot of people struggle with that one, apparently. I mean, struggle in the context of struggled more than you would need to, considering you're spawning right next to the airport of Reykjavik. If I'd known it was the airport, it would probably take me like 25 seconds to get that. And then round 5 was even easier. Down there. I mean, obviously pinpointing again, like I don't know, somewhere next to that. I guessed here was closer to there. Whatever. You just made it over there, and it was like you're on the 427 and Strandakirke is south of you, and well, there you go. That was a fairly easy round, as people demonstrate here quite well. No one even took longer than like 2 minutes 43. That was the longest out of anyone. The Division 4 seed was the one with my best score, I can already tell you that, with 24,904. Started us off over here. What was it exactly that pointed me to this? I'm not even sure. I saw Juppy Vogel. No idea how to pronounce that. I might have seen some distances, or no, actually, I'm pretty sure this is another road that has a road number on a sign here, but just doesn't on the map. Which is why I was in that area in the first place. It must have been like some kind of 9. Let me actually check it. I have the means of checking it, so why wouldn't I? What was it? It was the 98, exactly. Okay. And there is no other 98 here anyway, so I kind of was like, okay, the 99 is down here. So 98 here? Makes sense. And yeah, obviously it said the name of the town too, so that makes it easier generally. And then I was very annoyed about this one because, again, I was 100% sure, like literally 100% sure we were before this curve, but apparently we weren't. I don't know. Um, Round 2 is then over there near Reykjavik, and about there I saw a sign that was like, hey, Reykjavik's that way, 23 kilometers. And this was a fairly obvious POI. And yeah, at that point I was like, do I really care for pinpointing here? Absolutely not. You can see that there's literally no reference point whatsoever. I could have tried more, but I didn't really want to. Round 3 was all the way up there. I, of course, traveled all the way down here. And I was like, okay, let's go north. And then you get immediately to an intersection. And then, yeah, pinpointing just... Look at how long this curve is. It could be anywhere on here. Apparently we were exactly here. Round 4 and 5 were then aces. Round 4 down here, which is actually, if you remember my 25k Iceland video, a repeat from that one. I don't think it was the exact location that's a repeat, but we were on this sort of stretch of road down here somewhere. And yeah, that's why I recognized the area. It still took me quite a while. I think it was more so that I went all the way down here and it was like, it kind of looks familiar, but I'm not sure. And then I went north and I was like, okay. I see where we are. Yeah, but I got a stair that was nice, and a lot of people have struggled with that one because that is actually a dead end, by the way. You can't go past here, and there is no signs, as we've seen in our 25k Iceland video on in our series. There are no signs here. There was a sign for this place actually, and there was a sign for this POI. But other than that, nothing, of course. What did we then have? Was it actually this one? Now I'm not even sure anymore. Could it have been over here somewhere? Maybe. I don't remember. I might have to look that up too. And then round 5, over here near Njadvik. Pretty easy round. Just signs here, signs here. Just place yourself at the right point. You're at an off ramp. It's not exactly rocket science there. The Division 3 seed. That one sucked. We started us off in a relatively easy round to get the general location. Like going north here, there was a dead end, but then you go south, and eventually you find out, okay, there's the 536, there's the 533. I think you don't even see a sign for the 536. I think it was the 533 that was like, okay, gotta be close to there, and then we're somewhere up here. Like, again, I was pretty confident we were like right here, and we weren't. We were 200 meters further south. I don't know. Round 2 was then up here again in my now most hated area of Iceland. Yeah, just I don't even want to talk about these rounds anymore. There'll be more. Round 3 was I think there's one more at least. Round 3 was down here. You go all the way over there. I think there might have been a sign for the 5. No, there wasn't. There were no signs for anything here. I knew we were on the 47, but I found no signs whatsoever for anything else. And I was convinced. I was 100% convinced we were on this side. Don't ask me why. Well, do ask me why, actually, because it looked like we were right next to the lake. And this is like miles away from the lake. This is so far away that I thought, like, it can't be there. Obviously not. That's so far away from the lake. And if you look into the round, like, the lake's right there. Like, how far is that? Like 200 meters? And this just looked much further. It looked like kind of this distance in game. But apparently it wasn't. Now I'm actually curious. Get me into that once more. Does the lake on satellite view, does that in the same place as the lake in? Apparently. Yep, that looks like a pretty much 1-to-1 match. Bring me over here, actually. How close is the lake here? Okay, it's a bit closer, I guess. Alright. Round 4 was then over there, which was another location I absolutely hated. I spent like 4 minutes going all the way down here, and then time pretty much ran out. Like I spent like 10 seconds to get a pin down. Right here, and there was the 759. And I was like, it kind of looks like this, and no, wasn't that. And then the last round was, which one was it? This one over there. Yeah, that was fairly straightforward. I, of course, went the wrong way again in the start. There's no signs for anything up here, by the way. And then I went down, I was like, oh, yeah. All right, then. And the Division 1 seed. Yeah. Round 1. Down here, fairly easy. How long did it take me? 1 minute and 4. Yeah, you could just make your way down here, find that intersection, then you're up there. And that was just a pretty good estimate, I guess. I don't even think I did too much in regards to like really paying attention, really trying to pinpoint. It's just somewhere here. I knew like this, the river came in here, I guess, and something like that. I don't even remember anymore. Just a good guess. And then came round 2. And I somehow managed to miss that sign. I don't know how. I can show it to you. It's right there. These two. And this one. And this one. And I missed it. I don't know how that's possible. But I did. Would have obviously been, like, I found that fairly early on. That would have been pretty easy round. I probably would have been very annoyed at the road direction again. Probably would have made a mistake pinpointing. But as you can see there with the rest of the rounds, would have been a very easy score above 24-9. Like, very easily in that sort of range up there. And yeah, just no. Round three was then down here. Yeah, I was literally like, okay, we're entering Herven and there's a road there, just 19 seconds. Like, whatever, just put the bin down. It doesn't really matter. Lost like 3 points, but yeah, who cares? After that round, definitely who cares? I don't. Then round four was fairly easy as well, just south, and there's Anna Stapi, which I had like twice in practice, somewhere near there, and yeah, took 1 minute 12, and then 1 minute 41 for the last round, which was. And with that said, let's get into our seed. All right, let's go. Okay, feels familiar, but I don't remember where exactly it would be. Heading north. There was a round in one of the other seeds that kind of looked like this. But I think the directionality of the road doesn't quite match. So I'd very much welcome a sign pointing me in the right direction. Doesn't look like I'm getting one. What was that? Start. Oh, there we go. There's some signs. The 9-3. Okay. It was definitely not what I was thinking of, so I'm glad. What was that road that we came from? We came from the 1. Okay, that's interesting. Can't be that, surely. It has to be. Can it be that? Wait. I'm very confused. Igestad is an 11. It has to be here. There's no other way. But the road direction doesn't match, so there has to be another way. Almstado is in 13. Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Never mind. Okay. Is it this one? Yeah, it has to be. So the one into 95. What? I'm still confused. Still very much confused. What do we have here? That's not going to be helpful. We have a road here entering like there. Give me something else to confirm. There's another road here. That's probably the right one. Yeah, okay. Let me go back to the start. I just fear there's not going to be anything at the start to help me pinpoint whatsoever. We have here Stora Sandfell. Never mind, there is something that will help me pinpoint. Now it's just a question of how far away. It kind of curves a bit. Like that. Up here. Then it goes straight north from here. But we're still in that part before it curves, so we're somewhere like here. Here's the curve. How far was it to the cottages? Quite far. All the way down there. Like a small. This part here. I think this is about as good as I'm gonna get it. Okay, I lost 4 points. That's fine. Next round. Oh no. Not the one. Everyone's favorite road in Iceland. We have anything here? Oxosar. Might be something for pinpointing, but I don't know where on the one we are yet. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere along the southern coast, but that's just a guess more so than any kind of knowing where we are. Tibet. Oh, okay. We're not on the one, actually. That's a surprise. We're here. 43 to Grindavik. Strandkirkja. Strandakirkja is here. Okay. We go back. There were all these lakes, so it's quite safe to assume we are somewhere here. Now it's just about, where was that bridge? Or was there even a bridge? It was here, so quite far south of us, actually. We're pretty much instantly coming up to that curve here. Which now just... yeah, kind of here. The problem is you can never trust any sort of map in Iceland for anything, really. There's these two things that stand out, and this is the exact inverse, which is lovely. Actually, no, it's this that's... I'm not sure. Which of these is the part that stands out? Or does it take the whole thing? That could actually be it. I think it takes the whole thing, so it should be here. Sort of, almost. Alright, next round. Oh no. I hate Iceland. Well, that's not exactly true. I hate Iceland without any signs. Ah, there's signs, never mind. I like this. We're on the one close to the 60. The 60 is here. What's Budadalur? There was a sign just there. There you go. Confirm, yep, 43. And here on the 1, 37 towards Borganes. And 72 towards Vamstangi. Yep, up there. There to Borganes. Pretty much fits, I guess. And this road, yeah, goes the right direction. We came from the north. About here, I'd say. Sort of in the middle of this way too long curve. And then it goes straight south, well, west pretty much. This curve never ends. We've got the river here. There's one part where it, pretty much the inverse again. It has one part where it goes away from the road. Then it comes in here north of us. I mean, I kind of could have guessed that anyway. It's just somewhere here. Like, I don't know where exactly. I think this is good. Yep, that was actually good. 11 meters. Very nice. Okay. This is brilliant. 324 to Vorzaber. 324. Is that the right directionality? No, then we gotta be here. Even though I don't see that city that is supposedly here. Where's that? Katamirian. I don't see any of that. But that is the Vorzaber Road. There's no other connections for the 324. You have this little side road here. Can I even go down it? No, I can't. Well, that was too much expectation for a small road in Iceland. Comes back out here, kind of, I guess. Somewhere. I mean, it's gotta be here. There's no other place it can be. I've got so much time, I need to make absolutely sure. What is the next reference point? We've got the South Central apartments and a camping site. And then we just kind of go this way for a while. And we'll never find anything else. Never mind, I'm not making sure. This is the right place, yes, 100%. Now it's just about how close are we to each thing. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, roughly. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, sort of. So kind of like 2/3 of the way. Kind of like this. Yep, 4 meters. Very nice. One more. Okay. I'm gonna go south shortly. Please don't be the one. Good. The 30. Okay. Which means I'd rather go north, in all honesty. Why? Just a feeling. Maybe we'll actually get to where we just were. How court might actually be something worth investigating. The 30 isn't incredibly long. It's also not short either, to be honest, though. Einholzweger. Okay, not that. Just can't be here. Purely based on road direction. We're going... I mean, not straight north, obviously, but we're going northeast. With definite focus on going north. So, purely based on that, we have to be up here. In which case, I was wrong earlier. I'd rather go south. That is more likely to get me to an intersection. If all my assumptions thus far were correct. There's nothing here on this one. We have something with an S, but nothing I can read very well. Anything here? What is this? Botlauga. Huh. Do I have that up there somewhere? No. Well then, let's continue on. Hope we find some sort of confirmation for anything here. Otherwise, this might be a bit rough. It's still tendentially the same direction, just kind of south-ish here, north-south pretty much. Nothing on this one, no. Got 23 seconds. Fuck. It's this one, isn't it? Here? Please? For fuck's sake, no. Why is it there? Why was this not? Oh, Please tell me it didn't just miss that road. I'm gonna be mad if I did. Oh, fuck off. How do I miss? How? What the fuck? How? I won playing against Pastek. I'm not happy about it, but I did win. Okay. That's a surprise. Someone like my opponent has actually played already. He struggled in round one. Which was round one? Up there? Yeah, that's understandable. Like, especially if you walk south here, it's gonna be a real struggle. I think you can probably make it down here, but you're gonna have to be super fast, and you're gonna have to hope there's no dead end here. That's another big possibility. Is there a dead end? Yep, there would be. So going south is a big no-no for that one. Have to go north. Even then, it's understandable to get confused with whatever the hell this intersection was. Other than that, yeah, I beat him in every round except for the last. So I think it's a deserved win anyway, but I'm still annoyed about that one. Like, I don't need it for anything. It's not like I'd get any more points if I'd gotten it right, but still, just annoys me. Anyway, thanks for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.